hour trying to figure out some storage today. We keep on putting things places and then we redo them once we realize that they don't work. So Ryan found some LED lights he was looking for, so he's excited. That's his excited face.
Blue or white?
For where?
The step.
Oh, my love, you decide whatever makes you excited.
Look, if you turn on the porch light, it's got this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how pitiful that is.
I'm gonna say white.
So I was gonna put LED strips all the way underneath and
Yeah.
that'll light up like a Christmas tree.
I love that idea. I'm gonna say white. I know that's a little bit boring, but I just consider like coming in at night and just being like blue.
Well, plus I think the white ones are waterproof.
Oh, well then definitely the waterproof ones.
You can
Sweet.
tell, they're silicone.
Oh yeah, cool, okay.
So I will wire those up.
Cool.
I gotta cut that one.
Cut it! Cut it!
Well, it's like these are so... One, they're incandescents, but two, they're broken.
Get it going before it starts raining. Last night we had to sleep with our furnace running all night at like 65 degrees because there was actually like a freeze warning. And the whole of this week is supposed to be apparently a legit rainstorm. But we woke up this morning and I was expecting a ton of rain and to just be rained out this whole week. And there's sun. And well, there weren't any clouds in the sky this morning when I woke up, but now there are definitely clouds building.
4 o'clock is supposed to be the rain.
Do you guys like are both of us need a haircut?
I'm gonna go get a haircut.
I'm just gonna shave my head. So that'll be fun. Yeah, so we're kind of like getting a bunch of stuff done today and battening down the hatches.
So it might get cold in here if I'm working on the step. I'm gonna have the door open.
Oh, blurg. It's so nice in here after having the furnace running all day.
Well,
or all evening.
Part of the thing was we were having they called it a hard freeze warning because it's below 30 degrees for more than 12 hours, which causes pipes to freeze.
And burst.
And burst. And so in here, the nice thing about this motorhome is all of our pipes run through under the basement storage, which is like in the frame. It doesn't go outside of the frame into the cold air. And our furnaces, our gas heaters, vent into the basement area. So if we keep our furnace going up here, it keeps everything warm and toasty inside and not frozen. Even all of our tanks are underneath in the basement. So anywhere there's water, it was heated.
So we don't have frozen poop?
No.
Which I feel like a frozen black tank wouldn't be a bad thing.
But
until you had to dump it.
Or until it expanded and cracked the tank and then thawed out and leaked.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
I didn't think about that. That would not be desirable. What are you doing?
I think what I'm gonna do, a lot of people, they'll just take this and like try and turn corners. I think I'm actually gonna cut it, put a 90-degree bend, and then solder it.
Wow. That'll be a lot cleaner.
Yeah, and then I'll stick it up underneath.
Stick it up.
So I'm gonna have to have the door open for a little while.
I'm gonna go get my beanie.
Maybe I can do it just laying on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do this without having to open the door. This is the wiring. Cut it off. I don't know which one's positive and negative. So, I will check for that. Okay. Turn it on. Get out my multimeter. I'm gonna put it to voltage. And then function DC. Touch. One and the other. 12 volts. Positive, negative. Okay. You can see if I touch, I get negative 12 volts. So if I reverse it, I get 12 volts. So I know which one's positive, negative. So I put black tape on one of them just temporarily so that I can know which one's negative. And then they also won't touch and spark. But the circuit's off, so it shouldn't anyway.
All right, I'm going to try and adjust the height in here so that I don't waste any space. So I think we have these like little clippy things. How do I use them? Oh gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Okay, I figured it out. I think, let me remember how I did this. You lift up and pull out. Oh, see, that was just super easy. Whoops. Where did that go? I got 3 of them. Okay, well, I'm actually not sure how level that is. I mean, I feel like it should be level, but is it? I don't know. That actually is. Does it? It doesn't really look level. But I moved the clips and hopefully I've used up some of the space because I had my appliances up there, but there was like 4 or 5 inches of headroom above the appliances and there's really not a whole lot of room for unused space. So I'm gonna try and put those in there and see how it fits. Okay, well, so far there's a lot less wasted space. But because of this lip, I have to leave a little extra room, and I've got it on this little sliding dolly. Start. Ah, okay. I definitely have to put this down. I've got this basket stacker thing. It'll make that whole space a little bit more usable. Oh, that fits pretty good. Extra beans. We can consolidate. Well, if I get rid of those boxes and just stick these extra mixes in this bag, protect them, then I don't have to house this bulky box. Put them in the tiny box so I know what's in there. Perfect.
This is the LED tape, and you can cut it right there. So I measured it, and I'm gonna trim it. There we go. So now there are 2 pads that can be soldered up to the next piece. And since this one's waterproof, it's got the silicone on it that's got to be cut off. So that's fun. So now I'm going to join these together at right angles, but I want some wire in there so I can have some flexibility. And I also might put, these are XT60 plugs for like RC stuff. They are rated for 60 amps. I might put one of these on there so that we can unplug it if we want to, because I have a feeling they're gonna be really bright. So these contacts need to be tinned. Okay, so that process is done. Got an XT60 connector on the end of this. They're all soldered together in right angles. And so now I gotta put this, the other end of the XT60 connector on the motorhome so that then I can just plug it in. Okay. Ah, shoot. Moron. I started to melt the screen a little.
Oh, yeah, what are you gonna do?
Not melt the screen.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, now the moment of truth. Plugging it in and turning it on. Wrong switch. Hey! It lights up. This is getting harder and harder to film, so I'll put the camera down and show you when it's done. I'm just gonna take the sticky tape off and stick it to the bottom of the wood. All right, are you ready for the big reveal, Sue?
Yes.
This has been months of planning because I haven't done it in months. But look at this. Flip the switch. Da 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 da.
Whoa!
Look at that.
It looks like a swimming pool.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. It looks like I could like wade down into it, like.
But it's so you don't fall when you're coming up the stairs.
I don't know how light is gonna prevent me from falling over, but at least it'll give a little extra incentive.
Done.
Yay, babe! Good job.
Another project marked off the list.
Huzzah!
I think I had that idea when we first bought this thing, that I needed to replace that. So it only took 6 months of planning. Now I gotta go clean up.
Oops. What is that?
Solder. That was me. Probably rubber from me soldering.
Oh, okay. Are you sure it's not? Let me check and make sure that it's not propane leaking. Oh, yeah, my light, my pilot light went out.
It should only let a little bit out before. So another project done. Even if it's a small one.